All right, YouTube subscribers, my name is Ray Sean, known as Ray News on Facebook, also known as Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 on YouTube. Now, what's going on is that I'm showing you guys my 52-inch polished brass Litex Windsong ceiling fan. Now, I put this ceiling fan in the dining room at my old house to take down the 52-inch polished brass Huntington 3 ceiling fan. Now, this the ceiling fan that I want to leave behind and stuff. So I'm just installing the ceiling fan so that way at least the next person can have the fan and stuff. So other than that, I'm about to go on and demonstrate this fan, starting off with the light. Okay, it's 2 lights come on, other 2, then 4. Yep. And then I'm about to go on to put it on low. Yeah. Yeah, so for those who doesn't know, I got the ceiling fan from out of a lady's house and stuff, and she wanted me to replace the ceiling fan with some Walmart brand ceiling fan. I forgot what brand that fan was. I think it was a Better Homes and Garden. Yeah, Better Homes and Garden. That's what brand the fan was, and it was a 3-bladed ceiling fan and stuff. And she let me replace this ceiling fan with that 3-bladed ceiling fan and stuff that I'm talking about and stuff. So other than that, now it was back in May of 2021, and that's when it's happened. And then after that, then I was originally gonna sell this fan, but I never even gotten around to it and all that stuff, because plus it was around that time when I never even thought that I would lose my father 2 years later from when I got this fan and stuff, because otherwise I thought I was gonna be staying in this house longer and all that stuff. But anyway, this fan actually puts out just a gentle breeze on low for a standard size motor fan and stuff. So the ceiling fan is actually a 153 millimeter motor, 153 by 18 millimeter motor. That's what size motor this fan uses. And this is just about low. About to go on and put it on medium. And then also forgot to tell you guys the features about this fan for those who don't know. So the features about this fan is that it has 5 reversible blades from medium oak, and the other side is white. And then the next thing is that then it also features a forward and reverse switch and a 3-speed pull chain switch and a light and an integrated 4 light kit and stuff, 4-fitter light kit. And then it also has the clear scallop globes on there, which is something that I really like and stuff. But I think that them globes would look better like if it was on a lit, it was like on a lit housing ceiling fan and stuff. Like, for example, an Ancon Elite or a Hampton Bay Jericho. So other than that, and this fan does have a little wobble to it and stuff. And then the way this ceiling fan is going really fast on medium, it kind of looks more like a sluggish high speed. That's exactly how high speed will look on some ceiling fans and stuff, like more like a sluggish high speed and stuff. And it does have some bearing noise to it too. And I think the reason why this fan is wobbling is because of the blades on the ceiling fan are warped. And also because the mounting bracket on the ceiling fan is a little flimsy and all that stuff. So it's not as sturdy as the black mounting bracket, which is the later mounting bracket of a Litex or a Harbor Breeze ceiling fan and stuff. And it does put out a good amount of air on medium too. And I'm about to go and put this thing on high speed. And then, so for those who don't know about the information about this fan, so the information about this fan is that due to the fact that the file number for this fan is E75795, this ceiling fan was made by Air Cool, And this ceiling fan was made in Taiwan or made in China. I forgot what country or region this ceiling fan was made in, but whatever it is, it was made in that country or region back in January of 1997. That fan is dated January 97, so that's why I said it was made in whatever country it was in back in January 97, because the fan is dated January. All right, let me start repeating myself like a broken record now. So other than that, this fan is actually a tri-mount ceiling fan, and the reason why I say it's a tri-mount fan, because you can either install this ceiling fan on a slanted ceiling or your slope ceiling, which is your cathedral ceiling, or you can install it dual mount and stuff, meaning that it can be installed like just the way it is on the down rod on the flat ceiling, or you can eliminate the down rod and stuff and install this ceiling fan that's a low profile ceiling fan, which means that you can flush mount the ceiling fan to cut the long story short. And it is 3 speeds and is electrically reversible. And I also forgot to mention that the ceiling fan can also be installed with 4 blades or 5 blades and stuff. So other than that, I'm about to go on and turn this fan off. Yeah, then after that, and before I end the video, I also forgot to mention that the pull chain for the fan is original, but the pull chain for the light kit is not original and stuff, because I made a mistake and lost the original lost the original pull chain for the light kit and stuff. So other than that, and then the reverse switch on the fan is also not original, because the reverse switch on the fan was all messed up. And then the original capacitor for the ceiling fan was the 4.5 microfarad capacitor, but I took the capacitor out and replaced it with the 5 microfarad capacitor from when I thought that the ceiling fan had some capacitor issues, because the fact is that the lady asked me to take the ceiling fan out of her bedroom because you can pull the pull chain and the ceiling fan did not even work. And the ceiling fan did not even make a humming noise, not one. Well, it did make a hum, but it wouldn't even spin and stuff. So that's what made me thought it was capacitor issue, but it was the reverse switch. So other than that, I'm about to go on and get my butt off this video. So this is Mr. Ceiling Fan Man 1999 signing out this video. My name is Rayshawn Willis, known as Ray Nizzle on Facebook, also known as Ray Nizzle 1999 on TikTok, and I am out.